Hey guys, how's it going? Culprit here, and I wanted to bring you a quick video while I could, demonstrating some of the gunplay. That's been pretty much the big topic, and it is the core component of the game, obviously. If they break that, the game's dead, everything else doesn't matter. I've been hearing a lot of bellyache about people saying, they completely changed everything, it's broken, it's garbage, that... You know what, guys? They're wrong, okay? What this game is, or what this game isn't, it's not Call of Duty. Alright, if you enjoyed Bad Company 2, and you enjoyed, to a degree, Battlefield 3 so far, you'll like this. This gunplay takes skill. I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration here. This is the M16, stock, no attachments. I'm just going to run around, show you some of the bullet spreads, just give you an idea. The guns are not that different. The reason I did the M16 is this has been said that this is the base gun for all other guns, so I just went there. It said this gun has not changed that much. So, I'm just kind of plucking some lights out. I would say it's not any different than it was, and it's not supposed to be. And I think that's the big point that people, are having, and I guess it's humanity in general. People don't like change, and that's what it comes down to. If you were in love with a gun before, you might not find yourself having success with that gun anymore. But just find a new one. It baffles me. Like, people are just so crazy about that. This game is broken. The recoil and accuracy are terrible. No, not really. If you controlled your gun before, you'll be fine. I played with a couple guys today, and we were all kind of in agreement that I like the gunplay. I feel with some of the attachments, it's more accurate. You just have to learn what you use, what fits that map. You can't just run with the same configuration every single map. You can't just run with that Famas+Grip+Suppressor anymore. And why should you? Think about it. Step away from the fact that you've run that for 5 months. I get it. You're used to it. But why should you be able to do that? This is the M16 with just the heavy barrel. No foregrip, no body, nothing. Just the heavy barrel. And like I said, I was running through each attachment, kind of just getting an idea what each one actually does, how it feels. These first shots are me just holding the trigger. That's it. I'm not correcting at all. Even these here, I'm not really correcting the gun that much. I'm just letting it resettle. And you can see, of course, there's recoil. And if you watch all my videos about a month ago, I did something very similar to this with the pre-patch guns. So if you really want, you can go back and you can check them both out. Look, I'm plucking these off, no problem. I'm standing still, but it's just a demonstration to show you that the guns are not that different, guys. What's happened? The gunplay in general has not changed that much. The core gunplay. What's happened is the guns have changed. The attachments have changed, okay? It's still very similar. It's the same system. We just have to learn how each one works. This is the M16 with the flash suppressor only. That's it. This thing is good, okay, guys? I use this a lot. I played a bunch of Conquest matches with a bunch of friends after I did this footage. This thing is great. You lose being on the minimap, and that's tough. It's going to take some getting used to for me. I love my stealth. But you got to understand, so do other people. So there's going to be a lot more people on that minimap, which is great. It's going to speed up games. It's going to make a lot more confrontations. It's going to be less surprise. And I think it's going to lead to better gunfights. You can still use the suppressor, the straight suppressor and the foregrip. Everybody's talking like you should just, delete this thing off your hard drive. They still work, guys. They just don't work the same way they used to. I ran around with the foregrip suppressor combo. I did. And here, just to show you basis of comparison, you saw the M16. I'm going to show you the Famas. The Famas, this one will be stock, nothing. I think the Famas got raped with the Nerf stick. They went too far, way too far. They moved it to a 25-round clip with that fire rate. Look at this. Look at the bullet spread. And this is not a long-range shot here. This is controlling it. It just jumps. If I was a little bit of a better producer, I should have done a split screen here, the M16 next to the Famas. Maybe I'll put something together. Can you use it? Sure. Can you control it? Yeah. And you'll see, I'll throw a couple attachments on it. It does perform better, but it's nothing like it was. And that's okay. And like I said, if this gun had been part of, say, the Close Quarters DLC coming, and that's all we knew of the Famas, people would be all right with it. People probably wouldn't use it, but they'd be okay with it. But the fact that this Famas has now been for 3 or 4 months, it's been the god gun for most people. It's, been the new, leveling field. People are really upset about this. This is what I think it is. People just hate the change. The Famas was great because it was very noob friendly. It was very beginner friendly. And what it did is it shot so fast, and it was like a laser from medium to short range, that it won people a lot of gunfights, one-on-one. But I feel like once better players started using it, they gravitated away from it, and the reason for that is it will win you 1v1 fights. The Famas. What happens is you don't have enough bullets left to win the second or third one. And once you start winning consistently that first gunfight, you're already thinking about the second guy, the third guy. You're trying to rush and clear rooms, you know. So the Famas with the it shoot up ammo before, now it, you know, this with the suppressor and foregrip, the good old arrangement. The one before I believe was a flash suppressor. I had it all labeled in case I missed it. Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to get multiple kills, Famas was not the answer. It chewed through a magazine and it took forever to reload. So the good players gravitated obviously towards M16, and I think more and more people are going to do that now. The Famas be good to run through with hip fire and clear a room, probably, but it's not the, you know, the great weapon it was. And I think they went too far because the fire rate's still high. It took an accuracy penalty. It's got a huge initial recoil. Like, I can't demonstrate that in the video. You're gonna have to feel it for yourselves. And they reduced the clip size. I think this thing's garbage. I won't touch it. I won't touch it at all. What do I do? What do I have here? Oh, this is a little LMG demonstration. Some of you guys asked. At the end, I do have some bipod work. I just wanted to get some, you know, some typical gun setups for you guys. Just compare and contrast. Give it a look. I mean, this thing is wildly inaccurate. Look at this. It's just full auto. I do stop a couple times. I'm not just wide open, but I mean, you're not gonna hit anything with that thing. So, I mean, and that's kind of how it should be. But that's just showing you that they are pretty much really want you to use the foregrip. I mean, I'm sorry, the bipod. Here's not bad if you burst fire, but at the same time, you know, is that really why you're using an LMG? I'm not sure. If you're going to use an LMG, guys, you're going to use a bipod, and that's just kind of what it comes down to, and that's fine. Especially since they did speed some things up, and it plays better. I think overall they're trying to clarify the roles within Battlefield 3. You know, if you're a support, you're a support. You're not going to be the support running around with a foregrip suppressor on the saw and running and gunning. And you're not going to be, you know, an engineer with a carbine anti-sniping. Okay, I think that's where they're trying to get to. I think their problem is they just change too much at once. You know, I like it. I'm okay, but I think that's why they're getting so much feedback. If this would have been done gradually on a, you know, per month patch or every 2 months, we would have been okay, and it wouldn't have been so drastic. But I welcome it. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna be able to handle this. Now watch this bipod. This is just wide open, no correcting of the aim, and it, you know, it climbs, but just vertical, and that's it. Like, I am not moving the stick at all, and that's a 100-round clip right there. Nice vertical line. Imagine that down a hallway. Now, look at this thing when you correct it and you just burst fire it a little bit. I mean, these are long bursts, and this thing is like a laser, guys. This is going to be havoc on Bazaar and Metro. And, I mean, it was great to begin with before the patch, don't get me wrong, but look at that. Look at how tight that is. That's crazy. 100 rounds, and you see like 3 holes. This is the M16 with a bipod. I just wanted to show it deploy and whatnot, and do a little demonstration of the accuracy on an AR. It's pretty impressive, to be honest with you. You know, I'm plucking these little lights out from, what's that, a couple 100 yards. This thing does have the flash suppression on it to give it the added accuracy boost, but I don't even know if you need it, honestly. I think the bipod accuracy boost is just going to be so much. I was playing with this because I'm looking for something to fill that slot for me. I mean, the M16 is my gun. I am definitely going to be using the flash suppressor, or I will probably also use the heavy barrel. And you will see me use the suppressor sometimes when stealth is called for, to be honest. But you know, I'm looking for that. I'll use the underbarrel sometimes. I'm not going to go with foregrip, I don't think, too much. So I'm looking for something else. A bipod might do it. So there you go. That's just a quick, you know, demo, guys, for the guns. Not that much has changed. If you like Battlefield 3 gunplay, if you like Bad Company 2 gunplay, you're going to love this. It's going to take some time for the dust to settle. People are going to learn what configurations to use, what not to use, and we'll be okay. So please don't listen to those people telling you they broke the game, they changed too much. You know, the gunplay is terrible. These are just people that didn't like Battlefield 3 to begin with, and they're just getting another opportunity to slam DICE and the game. Okay, just ignore them, tune them out. At the very least, hold judgment for when you actually play. Okay, I'd love to hear what you guys think. I have more videos coming. I got a lot of great gameplay today, and I'm going to dive right back in and keep playing because I want to test a lot more things out. A lot of things you guys posted. So thanks, guys, and I will talk to you later. Hope you're enjoying it. If you can, to those guys that can, I hope it's coming soon. Take care, guys.